my first background was actually windsurfing. I've started around, I guess, around 18, 19 windsurfing. Actually, I'm originally actually from Paris area, so I was not living on the coastline until I got to about 20 years old, pretty much. So I've done all my studies and pretty much been born and raised around Paris area. But then I moved in the south of France actually to, for my passion of windsurfing. That was getting more and more. I was getting more and more obsessed by it, and I felt like I needed to move on the coastline for some reason, good reasons, I guess. Yeah, so I've been fully into windsurfing for a couple of years, and it was around end of 1998, 1999, something like that. Then it was also the beginning of kiteboarding back then, and I had a chance to try kiteboarding. Then that was actually a great solution for light wind riding, basically for all those non-windy days or light wind days. I was mainly focusing on wave riding, windsurfing. Like I needed quite a decent strength of wind actually to enjoy myself, especially in the south of France. It needs to be quite windy to be wavy. And so yeah, kiteboarding came along and been hooked on it straight away. Also, I was windsurfing and kiteboarding at the same time, pretty much. Like when it was light, I was kiteboarding, then strong windsurfing, then moved full time pretty much in kiteboarding then after, because it was actually the beginning of all the comps in France and in Europe and stuff like that. You know, I think a lot of guys got really excited by this new era of kiteboarding, and I've actually been doing a few comps, doing a few okay results, and got actually the chance to have some sponsorship deal that came pretty quickly actually, because back then a lot of brands were looking for some ambassadors to represent them on comps, either in France or all over the world, pretty much. And I had the chance to find those nice sponsors that gave me the life that I had for about 10 years. So I've been doing a lot of comps and trips for the magazines.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. Nice. Which brands did you start riding for?
My main sponsor was Flexifoil for quite a while. I've had a few other ones before, but Flexifoil, this UK brand that Aaron Adlow was sponsored by, actually. So I've been riding for other brands also before. But it was a great experience because I've learned a lot actually on the whole, all those different spots in different area and different habits from I would say different markets also in a way. Even though I was not involved into commercial back then, I've still learned a lot about how it was working. You know, in some places there were not so many shops, but loads of kiteboarding schools or kiteboarding centers and stuff like that. You know, in some other country, we were visiting sometimes some shops and everything to do some promotion and stuff like that.
Okay, nice. So that gave you
pretty interesting.
That gave you a pretty good intro into what you're kind of doing now.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It was also actually my first go on a foil without being pulled by a boat, basically.